Hey there! So, it's Luke from Luke's Lab. First off, thank you for the amazing Kickstarter, all that kind of stuff. So this update is primarily focused at you, but I know there's a lot of people who have been following along just for machinery and manufacturing and all that kind of stuff. So I'll try to target it for both, and we'll kind of see where it goes from there. I tend to be a rambler. So anyways, first off, as you can see, there is equipment behind me. It is powered up. We do have air as well. I'm in a tiny corner of the spot next to me that we're expanding into for our machining adventures, but you know, it's enough space overall. So it is powered and is happy, and stuff does move. Might make a short little video about that later. But the real thing is that not everything came with it. That's kind of the fun part here. So this is serial number 17 in the world right now. So I have a very young platform, and unfortunately a lot of the options that came with the platform are really not the best meshed up for it, that kind of stuff. A good example is our mist collector. So this takes the air from the inside that has a mistified cooling cutting oil, and then it filters it out so I don't get cancer. Great, right? Well, it didn't come with all the correct bits and bobs to hook it up here. It also didn't come with the correct feet for it to sit on. So all right, there we go. So we had to actually hand fab some of our own feet that sit on it there. So that's not together, so I can't be cutting anything here. The next kind of fun thing here is the bar feeder. So the bar feeder did not come with all the correct bits and bobs to connect and go inside here. So we actually are going to be swapping out that entire set of channels and the pusher and all the other mechanics so that it can do the material that we need in order to run the Pika parts. It's kind of fun, right? Yeah, it's just this project has really just been kind of, you know, one problem after the other. We're probably not going to be running for another 2 weeks or so, but you know, that's just how it is. I don't think that'll impact the timeline at all because there's still plenty of time to set up and learn, but I figured I'd talk about it. Another fun thing that happened is that the high pressure coolant, which is what will go through my tools and, you know, blow off chips and stuff like that, it apparently is missing a sensor. So they configured it one way and then reconfigured it for this machine, but they didn't realize that the reconfiguration didn't have the configuration that they needed. Blah 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 blah. Heavy equipment stuff. So again, we won't have high pressure coolant until that all gets taken care of, and that'll all be installed at the same time. So kind of the fun last part here, and then we'll kind of talk about the insides, is that it actually. So on that side, you can kind of see the cover right over there. On this side, you can see a motor, no cover. So the reason for that is I'm supposed to have another motor here turning live tools, the tools that'll like mill the sides of the heatsink and stuff like that, right? So this motor here is, you know, installed, and there's cables back here, but unfortunately, they just didn't have the secondary motor in stock or something like that. So this will be installed at the same time as the rest of the components. So really, there's just a whole ton of things that still need to be updated and installed here before I'm able to even start feeding material through and get it all done. Otherwise, all the collets and all the other fun stuff is ordered. We have a full tooling list that'll take care of everything that we need to. You know, in general, I'm just really excited here, and everything works. Like, I'll close it up. Like everything works dandily here, so we can. I'll move the X one way. Oh. I'll move the X. Hold on. I'll move the X. Very cool. X1. Y1. And then Z1 you can't see because that's the bar of metal. But here's the cool party trick of this machine. So see gang number 2 over there? That plate? So that actually moves independently. So that can move in X, Y, and then even Z, which is super neat as well. Very, 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 very cool. And then this counter spindle right here should be able to move in X. Yep, there we go. You can kind of see it better there. Y. And Z. Which is pretty exciting. So I am, you know, I'm super pumped. Like, everything works here. I'm going to be learning this whole control system because this is a 3-path system. So each section that I showed you, that gang, and this gang, actually all can do work at the same time, independent of one another. So I'll be able to be extra productive, and your parts are going to come out extra fast once I learn it. And maybe with this extra time, I'll try out a fancy thing or two. I cannot wait to share it with you. But you know, I'm kind of already over the amount that I want to talk. I am really excited. Don't mind the cars behind me. That's actually the shop moving out, so that's not ours. But I'm really excited to share what we got going on here, everything that we're going to make and how we make it, and you know, trying to talk more about the process of manufacturing, and you know, just trying to really increase our shared knowledge, because there is Titans of CNC, and they're going to be a big help. I've already watched their whole system, but I kind of want to show it from a bit of a different perspective, because they know what they're doing. They're used to machining. I'm a mechanical engineer. Like, I've designed stuff for machining. I have a general idea, but really this is my first time actually doing it. So now I get to touch the buttons and run the tools and set up all the things. So I'm really excited to share that journey and hopefully inspire somebody else to go make something that maybe I'll need and I'll want to buy and want to exist, and keep the projects going. All right. So thank you. Appreciate it. Bye.